Hi, Rich Pisano here from DigitallyFearless, and this time I'm going to do number 15 of my powerful tools in Affinity Photo. And today we're going to talk about Cycle Selection Box, so let's get started. So Cycle Selection Box is something that's on the top toolbar when you select something. So for example, let's take a triangle. I'm going to make just a nice triangle like that. And I'll give it a color like that. And I'll put it right here. Now, this triangle, the selection box, is square because you created it that way right from the start. That's how you put the triangle in. But let's say we go like this and skew it. Now this selection box is not square, it's with the skew, which is a good thing sometimes because sometimes then you can just go like that and you can change it with the skew like that. But sometimes, let's say I duplicated this. I'm holding Option and I'm duplicating it, and actually I'm going to make it a little smaller. And you see how the selection is still skewed. Well, you might not want to skew it. For example, if I select that and I go up right here, and if you hold on, it says Cycle Selection Box. If I push that in, that box is now square again. And so, but this one is still skewed. So, and then when you go back, it's skewed again. So you have to make sure to do it while you're touching it the first time. And there might be different reasons why you might want this. For example, if I select these two and I'm done with my skewing and I just want to transform it like a normal square box up and down because I have other things on my page at one point. So all I'll do here is I can go right, and now it's moved because two of them together. Notice that this selection box moves depending on what you have selected. Now I'm selecting two, so it went over here. If I was selecting one, it had all these options, so it's over here. But I'm going to hold Shift and select the two of them, and now it's skewed, but I might want to not skew that, so I go like that, and so now I can work with something on a square level. I can kind of lock it in next to something when I want to transform it. I can just put on my magnet, and then it'll just snap to selection, but then I can snap to something square. Whereas if I went back like that, I couldn't do that. I'd be snapping over here. So there might be many uses that you might have for this, and here's one I just thought of offhand, and I'm sure you'll come up with some, and if you can, please leave it in the comments in YouTube. But let's say I had something else, and I was working on a huge project, and this fancy project contained just triangles and rectangles. But I'll just leave it at that. If I had this like this, and I wanted these two to snap together, and I have my snapping set on, if I went like that, it's kind of, it's kind of different to snap things because this is where it wants to snap, or this is where it wants to snap. But if I change that, all I have to do is push in that button, and now I want it to snap. That is going to snap exactly where I want it. So even for example, if I went like that, it'll snap into place, but if I had it like this, it won't snap into place. So that is one reason to use it. I'm sure you'll find many others. And like I said before, please leave it in the comments on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel comments I always answer, and I answer them fairly quickly, so that's the place if you want to leave a comment. And please just take a second. It only takes a second to hit that subscribe button. I know so many of you are watching these videos. I see the statistics on it, and some have not hit that subscribe button, even though you watch them all the time. So it really helps out the channel, and it gives me more incentive to create these tutorials, as simple as they may be, but some people find them useful. So if you found it useful, please click like and subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.